Are you ready for some bullshit? So, oh, but be careful. I might be owing a fine. I think everybody's going to be owing fines of hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? You know, we could be owing fines to the FCC. I'm not ready for the holidays. I'm not ready for the holidays. So I had to pick something picturesque, like a bar. This is the most fancy looking bar I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Look at it. Look at that bar. Everybody who is hiding from an asteroid hit or a riot or an executive order for everyone to leave their homes because of a volcano lava spill or an air raid, right? Bombs dropping. You just want to hide in this bar. It's like, look, we're all gonna die anyway. Let's just hide in the bar for the holidays and just drink until we can't feel a thing. And if it, it's like, it's like you go to sleep and they're like, wake up, wake up. Like, oh, the bomb's about to drop on us. What'd you wake me up for, motherfucker? Let me die in my sleep, in my beer, in my sorrow and peanuts. So, yeah, there's a few topics I want to wrap with you about. Let's go. The first one, federal communications. So, Biden's FCC digital equity law. So that means that, remember I told you, why do governments try to trick you about religion? If it's the right, it's about your religious points of views on other people. If it's the left, it's about not being racist. But what's it really about? It's about the government going through your panty drawer, your bra drawer if you're a girl. It's about going through your phone if you're a girl or guy, going through your car, going through your suitcase, your backpack, your house, your garage, going through trying to find the dead bodies, right? The government wants to go through all your shit, your digital shit, your real stuff. I'm swearing. I don't care. I just don't care. Really, really, I don't care. So that's how it is right now. So they're passing the law. I don't know when it takes effect, but that gives if YouTube wants to stranglehold every YouTuber that ever swears. Look, I don't pull out my knob for laughs. Okay, I will never pull out my knob. I'm not Anthony Weiner, and I don't do pornography, but I do swear every now and then. I swear because I'm pissed, and I'm pissed right now. So this is how it is. Like fucking airplanes over my fucking head. So yeah, FCC is going to control things the way we do internet. We answer to the FCC. I remember, like, you can't swear on the radio or you pay like $300,000 fine. That was like 10 years ago. You'd have to pay fines of $300,000, I think. No joke. And what do I see here? What is this? So we got Gerard. And oh, Gerard. The completionist. Now, I kind of saw a red flag when he was working with Frost for G4, and another flag for him defending her, simping for her, even though she was full of shit, and he knew that. Now, I didn't hear the phone call, but there was a phone call that he had to explain why he is holding thousands of dollars of money that was going to go to charities, and the charities never received the money. Unless he somehow donated $1. I don't know if he's Canadian or American. Let's assume he's American, okay? Whatever ethnicity he is, American, okay? If this American had a charity, he had to donate $1. $1 has to go to the charity, or else you go into jail and you have to give all that money back, okay? But he didn't even give this money that people donated to, so he's committing fraud. What's going on with this? You know what he reminds me of? It's like, imagine you try to apply for a job you really like G4 or Game Pro TV or some variety show where you like the atmosphere. But the people, the employers who look at you up and down say, no, you're too creepy, too old. And they look at Gerard. Look at Gerard's happy. Hey guys, how's these Mr. Smiley Face, right? Hey, you're doing, like, he nods his head and smiles like, oh yeah, you're great. We just need you to get those forms. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're great. Okay, got it. Thumbs up. He does the thumbs up. Yeah, you're great. All right. Go on in. Oh, hey everybody, like that. He's that cheery guy that they would love to hire for jobs. So you didn't get the job, but he did. But you're way more moral than this guy, right? And let's get to a couple of other YouTubers. No, not me and somebody else. I'm talking about Keemstar and Boogie. So I saw the thumbnail where it looked like Boogie was going to do push-ups, but no, he was crawling on his hands and knees. What is that all about? I don't fucking know. And Keemstar, I heard the phone call. Now, Al Smith of Ghostbusters thought maybe it was staged, but even if it was staged, that's a pretty shitty way of like tricking the audience. It's just YouTube guidelines and all that. Um, I think that when I heard his rants and raves, it made Tom Cruise and Christian Bale screaming on the set seem like a children's tantrum. I don't know what's going on with Keemstar. I understand there's something going on with him with Boogie revealing episode 2 of a show they're supposed to do, but why are you going off the deep end? This is fucking ridiculous. This is the kind of shit that I look forward to on the holidays. Uh, I don't fucking know. And then Warner Brothers games. I've told you this already. I'm like, so I can't be completely divorced from Warner Brothers because Superman and Lois season 4 is going to be shooting in January, so that means we won't see it till June. We got the Batman 2 and Joker 2, Joker Folie à Deux, and then Aquaman this at the end of this year. And then I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with it. I don't need to see Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths. I don't need to see any of this stuff. It's not necessary. I can live without it. There's nothing. I've heard the Batgirl movie was going to be cringe. I don't know. Now, I'm one of the few people that actually like Birds of Prey, even though it was very anti-male. But the characters were in good. I liked all the characters. I liked the Black Canary. I liked what's Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress. We definitely like Margot Robbie. Rosie Perez is a different flavor. And some of these girl power movies don't work. It's not super effective, but I think it works in some ways. And I mean, Margot Robbie's got it. That's why she did Barbie, and that's got billions of dollars to it. So I'm okay with that movie. And I would have defended Batgirl if it was any good. But they canceled. They canceled. What did they cancel that I got upset about? The John Cena Wile E. Coyote movie, and then I saw Angry Joe brought up the Mortal Kombat that you're paying for fatalities and babalities, or you're paying for all these extra things that should have been free with the $60 game on top of the live services only venture now that they're going on. And I was playing a little bit of Arkham Origins just to wash out the sin. And the Garfield movie, I saw the trailer. I'm going to show you a very special edit when this is over, but shit in hell. Yeah, I hear Chris. I mean, like I saw the first few seconds, and it looks like the origin story, right? But I almost smiled because I like the look and feel of it. Like the animation, if you just look at the animation stuff, right? You didn't hear the voice, you think, oh, that's nice, okay. But I said, let me hear Chris fucking Pratt. And wouldn't you know it, he sounds like Chris Pratt. Okay? I mean, Chris Pratt's going to do Fred Flintstone and Space Ghost, and he's going to do every voice of every character. I'm like, I don't care about Chris Pratt doing this voice. I think even Michael Rosenbaum. Michael Rosenbaum is very, I'm not going to say he shills, but I mean, he has products he has to advertise on his show, but he sounds a little corporate, but even he agrees that the right actor for the right job. I mean, James Aranda could do the damn voice, even though, and don't think that because he's a YouTuber that doesn't matter. I mean, James Aranda does catering services, but when they went after Mike Henry for cultural misappropriation and said, nope, you can't do Cleveland Brown, and so Mike Henry was fired and apologized on social media, even though I personally felt he did nothing wrong. They got a guy on Twitch, just some guy who has thousands of followers, right? Hundreds of thousands of followers, to do the voice of Cleveland Brown. And he doesn't get to do much, but he is the new voice of Cleveland Brown. Because he's a black dude doing a black dude, it's fine. So they get anybody. And I think this would have been fine. With James, you wouldn't have missed Lorenzo at all. You definitely wouldn't have missed Bill Murray. It would have been fine. So I don't really, I have my reservations, especially when there's a dad. Garfield had a mom, not a dad. The dad took off. The mom was that kind of yellow, short-haired female, and Garfield couldn't live with all the other cats in the abandoned restaurant, so he had to go back home to his his owner and Odie. That's it. That's how it worked. And earlier this year, I had laid we had laid our cousin to rest in July. Um, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but she died before her father's age, who was in his 70s, and she died before my father's age because she was 56. My dad was 58. That's it's grim, and I wish she could have talked to us more. I When I had Thanksgiving with her, um, I even brought up the fact that they were finding a cure for the hemophilia because her son had hemophilia as well as me, and she didn't want to live long enough to see that happen. Her son was in Connecticut, or is in Connecticut. It's a fucked up family that I have. But what bothers me is the high holier than thou morality everybody preaches on everyone else. It's like, look, you're not fooling anybody. Stop trying to fool people. We're all fucked up. Look what happened. We've lost people. There's too many people lost. It should be evident the way people are. Very poor communication. Um, this funeral did not need to happen at all. And just today, my family delivered this what is it, 40-inch TV that my cousin had. This is my cousin's TV. I hope she watched some good shows before she passed. But I think, I'm not sure if I told you, they buried her in her favorite Adidas sportswear. It was weird. So yeah, there's the antenna in the back. Oh, what fun, kids! We get to watch Christmas specials while it gets cold on the holidays. I just don't know. I'm just Oh my god. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm gonna have to store this somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing games on this. Probably the Wii U, maybe. But I have my small monitor if I need it. Well, it's been a rough few months. It's been a rough year. The holidays represent nothing but depression. It is colder now in the house. I have to turn the gas jets on just to breathe. Um, but there's some few, sparks of happiness. Very few. It's not much. It's very materialistic, but that's all I got. Besides my video games and my movies and my books, I always think of that Christmas tree top angel. You know which one? The Christmas tree angel, the one you put on top of the tree. It looks just like this girl here, this beautiful woman. Yeah, that angel, the most beautiful woman ever, ever. She kind of reminds me of Mary Philbin a little bit when she was young. But there might be some good hope. There might be some hope out there besides her. At least the Madam Web movie. At least that was something, right? I mean, you got to think about it. It's like it doesn't conform to. Everybody keeps saying it's a CW trailer, but I mean, it has to mean something. I mean, it's got to be good, right? Right? I mean, come on, girl power, girl team.